Greetings and welcome to 10 Watch List. Today, we'll be counting down our latest compilation of top underrated sci-fi movies that genre enthusiasts are sure to appreciate. Our focus will be on lesser-known sci-fi gems that every science fiction lover should give a watch. We've previously created a video showcasing the best 2022 sci-fi films and several more on the best sci-fi movies, so you won't find those titles here. Feel free to let us know in the comments if we've overlooked any undervalued science fiction movies. Now, let's begin the video. Number 10. Karmalink, a sci-fi mystery adventure film helmed by Jake Watchdell. The setting is a futuristic world where technology offers boundless possibilities for the affluent, while long-term residents struggle to keep their belongings. The primary narrative revolves around Lang Hang, who, through his dreams of his past life, believes technology can bring him closer to deciphering the mysteries of a hidden treasure that continually haunts his dreams. In order to preserve their lands, he embarks on a quest to retrieve the Golden Partners with a quirky new ally named Sralik. However, when they come across an unfamiliar figure, things start to go awry and the limits of nature and time begin to crumble erratically. Although the plot can be somewhat perplexing and leaves room for questions, the film exudes a spellbinding sci-fi mystery adventure vibe. To sum up, it's a one-of-a-kind sci-fi film that I haven't seen in a while, making it all the more intriguing. Number 9. Oxygen. Oxygen is a sci-fi survival thriller directed by Alexander Aja. The movie stars Elizabeth Hansen, who wakes up in a hibernation compartment with no memory of anything, including her identity and how she got there. Trapped and unable to leave the unit, the situation only becomes more dire as the pod only has a few minutes of air left. To regain her identity and escape, Liz must work with the artificial intelligence in the pod. The film's gripping atmosphere makes it a standout sci-fi thriller that captivates its audience from the start. Overall, Oxygen is a remarkable sci-fi thriller that holds its audience with its survival elements and the mystery surrounding Elizabeth's fate in the hibernation compartment. Number 8. The Frame is a sci-fi mystery film directed by Jam and Winans. The story centers on Alex and Sam, two random people whose lives unintentionally overlap. Sam is a brave nurse attempting to rescue humanity while escaping from her guilt, and Alex is a cunning robber operating for a violent organization. Unfortunately, the fabric of time is disrupted and Alex and Sam's entirely distinct worlds start to interconnect in an extremely chaotic manner. Together, Alex and Sam must outrun a wicked madman intent on wiping out the universe while racing through a puzzle of a constantly shifting reality. It is a complicated science fiction story that takes some time to get into, but given that it is full of bizarre moments that give the audience a sense of wonder and intrigue, the film has a strange but exciting plot and provides enough suspenseful and action-packed scenes that are really visually stunning and appealing for a low-budget film. It is a solid science fiction film with an out-of-the-box plot that will have you thinking for a while. Number 7. Life. Life, directed by Daniel Espinosa, is a science fiction horror film that follows 6 researchers aboard a spacecraft as they examine a specimen brought back from Mars that could hold proof of alien intelligence. However, the crew soon realizes that the sample they took from Mars is a single massive species, leading to a frightening twist in their research. As they investigate further, they encounter unexpected consequences and find that the life form is far more advanced than they initially thought. The timeless concept of astronauts battling an unknown alien species in space continues to captivate audiences, and this film offers a unique spin on the classic extraterrestrial story. Although it shares similarities with other sci-fi alien movies, it provides a fresh perspective. With Ryan Reynolds and Hiroyuki Sanada facing off against the mysterious life form, fans of the genre are sure to enjoy this film. Number 6. Space Sweepers is a highly underrated film that sci-fi fans should give more consideration. Set in 2092, the story takes place in a space filled with dangerous floating debris, including abandoned satellites and spacecraft. Earth has become uninhabitable, and the UTS Enterprise is constructing a new rotating homeland in space for only the wealthy to reside. Meanwhile, the main plot follows a team of space cleaners employed by UTS who earn money by collecting and delivering debris. During a routine mission, the crew discovers a child robot named Dorothy, believed to be a weapon capable of causing massive destruction, highly sought after by evil forces. The crew is faced with a difficult decision: to surrender Dorothy for a financial reward or to save the universe. If you're searching for a sci-fi film to watch on Netflix, this is the one. With a captivating plot, outstanding visuals, and intense space battles, it's an incredible movie. Number 5. The Witch Part 2. Don't be misled by the name. It's a sci-fi action and horror movie directed by Park Hoon-jung. This film is the sequel to the 2018 hit The Witch Part 1, The Subversion. The protagonist of the story is a remarkable young woman who becomes the sole survivor of a violent invasion of a top-secret facility where the witch experiment was conducted. She is rescued by strangers who soon realize that the girl possesses immense power but is in grave danger. Their efforts to protect her, however, puts them at risk as the assassins tasked with capturing and killing her draw closer. There is limited connection between the first and second parts, so either one can be watched first without compromising comprehension or enjoyment. The plot features elements such as superhuman trials and a systematic hunt for a rogue subject, reminiscent of X-Men movies. In conclusion, Part 2 is a treat for sci-fi and action movie lovers and a fantastic follow-up to the extraordinary Part 1. Number 4. Time Crimes. Directed by Nacho Vigalondo, this sci-fi thriller film follows the story of Hector, an average man who has just moved to a new home with his wife. One day, he sees a girl in the forest through his binoculars and sets out to find her. When he discovers that the same girl is lying on a hill injured, he must defend himself from an attacker with a bandaged face. During his escape, Hector stumbles upon a research institute where he is persuaded to use a time machine. The plot thickens as Hector travels back in time and witnesses himself in a series of unexpected events. He finds himself in a confusing time loop where different versions of himself try to prevent the tragedy from happening. This is a must-watch for fans of sci-fi time travel stories that stimulate the mind. The film will keep you captivated with its expert writing, mind-bending narrative, and a unique blend of intrigue, dark humor, and unexpected twists. Number 3. The Soul. This neo-noir sci-fi mystery crime thriller is directed by Cheng Wai-hao and follows Liang Wen-chao, a cancer patient and lawyer, and his pregnant wife, Inspector Abo. The story begins with the murder of the owner of an organization researching a revolutionary cancer therapy, leading the couple to take on the case. Through their investigation, they uncover mystical conspiracies and connections between the victim's son, wife, and even the late former spouse. As they gather more information, the situation becomes increasingly complex and raises the question of what is real and what is not. The sci-fi aspect, while central to the movie, will not be revealed here to avoid spoilers. However, it can be compared to Minority Report and deals with the research project on soul transfer. The movie seamlessly blends sci-fi with drama, mystery, and horror to create an engaging and captivating overall storyline. Number 2. Upgrade is a cyberpunk action film directed by Lee Wan-el, set in a world where technology and innovation dominate daily life. The story focuses on a hero who is both physically disabled and bereaved after anonymous attackers ambush him and take his wife. When the authorities are unable to bring the perpetrators to justice, his anger grows. To avenge his loss, he agrees to have a cutting-edge chip implanted that grants him control over his body and extraordinary powers. He uses these newfound abilities to track down those who ruined his life. Despite its themes of vengeance, the movie offers more than just a standard thriller. Its unique combination of a futuristic setting and high-stakes action make it a thrilling and entertaining experience. Number 1. Primer is a psychological sci-fi film by Shane Carruth. It follows entrepreneurs Aaron and Abe as they develop and market a full-checking technology with the help of Robert and Philip. The story takes a mind-bending turn when they mistakenly create what they think is a time machine and test it, leading to unforeseen consequences. The film is a time travel tale, similar to Interstellar or Tenet, and is considered one of the best in the genre despite its small budget. It is a pure sci-fi movie that will challenge your imagination and is recommended for serious fans of the genre. Those who prefer action or standard sci-fi may not enjoy it as much. That concludes today's content. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more movie and series recommendations on our channel.